Alright guys, it's been a long time, but we are jumping back into a league game. Finishing up the league actually for Megalixer and Ether going against the Albed Sykes. So it's been a few months since I've recorded, but I figured I'd jump in again, kind of get the series up and running again, and see if we can finish this weekend. I don't think we'll be able to. There's quite a bit to record, but we should be able to make some progress. Yeah, you might notice some of the levels and experience are off since my last video. So I recorded round 9, and the one that I recorded actually I didn't save. So I recorded the video, didn't save the game, and then I shut down the PS3. I kept the original recording and I just replayed the round 9 match. I did end up keeping everyone tied, so we should still be tied and able to get kind of the double top scorer prize. It was kind of a shame because normally I watch the latest video I recorded just in case that happens, and I noticed like the rounds were off, so I was like, it's a little bit odd. So yeah, just adjusted it a little bit and went from there. Trying a little bit of a different setup too. Normally I just play the audio through the monitor, like while I'm recording. I'm actually doing it a little bit different. I'm playing it through a headset here, so the room should be completely quiet. I'm hoping it kind of improves audio quality. I'm not sure. It's like a really weird setup. So I've got like the original Final Fantasy X Blitzball theme going through the headset, because the way my application works, from what I can tell, is if I have the audio go through the headset like here, it's also gonna like replay my voice at me. So like I'm gonna say like a sentence, and then I'm gonna hear that same sentence repeated back to me like 5 seconds later, and I will go insane. Like I will go crazy. Like that would I would not be able to focus with that. So doing it a little bit different. But yeah. Once this series is over though, we're at the Me and High Road. We're playing through the story as we play Blitzball. So it's gonna be at least a little bit until we can get back to Guadaslam, or get to Guadaslam, I guess, the first time. We gotta go through the Me and High Road, we gotta face the Chocobo Eater, we gotta face the Sin Spawn, a bunch of bosses, you know, all the good stuff. We're extremely over leveled, so that's pretty nice. Yeah, and then I did see some people are commenting on my spear break videos. I am planning on doing those more, but I just haven't focusing on Blitzball for now. That's all. Yeah, I've got to. I don't know. There's so much to record, but I want to get back into it because I don't know. I go through these like dips where I don't record as much, and I should be recording more. But you know, and it's one of those things that happens. I recently moved, so that's been exciting. So I figured I'd set up the new place and then set up the recording and have a good time. You know what would actually be interesting? To figure out how many Final Fantasy games have come out since we started this channel, because I feel like quite a bit have, and I don't know like the status of Final Fantasy 16, but I mean it's an inevitability, so that is going to be something that we might look into as well. Obviously we have the Final Fantasy 7 remake. We didn't record too much there. We should record the box minigame for fun. I haven't quite done that. I'm still torn on the Let's Plays on this channel. If I do Let's Plays, it'd have to be, I don't know what they'd have to be. like, I don't know if I want to just do Let's Plays or if I want to do specific things with the Let's Play or what would be the format there. Because I think, I don't know, I enjoy playing through Final Fantasy games. I enjoy, like, recording them. I've done some Let's Plays of Final Fantasy games, just not on this channel. But it would be fun to kind of play through. I still need to beat quite a few Final Fantasy games. Play some Final Fantasy 14 maybe as well, and there's quite a few things to play. Alright. I'm also, the main game I'm looking forward to is Bloodlines 2. I don't know if anyone's a fan of it, watching this. It was kind of like a really niche game. Like Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, the first one was released, I think, 2004. And it's a really niche game. But it's got like a tremendous world. Like the world is so in depth and like just so thought out. Like there's so much lore and history behind so many different things. Like as you're going through the world and the story, it feels like there's actual, like there's actual lore. It's not just like this is happening because we need it to happen for story purposes. And each character is well developed in that their actions make sense. Like there's not just like, this character is doing this because, that's just what they need to do. Like, it's the science of good storytelling, like believable characters and a deep story that doesn't necessarily revolve entirely around you. You are just a part of it. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the second game in this series. Should be a good time. One series I want to play through, we'll get back on track here. The one series I didn't really give a fair chance, I think, is Final Fantasy, I guess the Final Fantasy 13 series, I guess you call it. Because there's 13, 13-2, and then Final Fantasy 13 Lightning Returns, right? So I didn't really give that one a fair chance. I played 13 and I played 13-2, but I never like finished it. So it would be good. That could actually be something real important too. Kind of like first impressions. Alright. So second half, we're still seeing Jamal with the high risk. So I think we can get 2 more goals here. One with our guy and then one with I think. I hope so. Alright, so number 1 priority at this point, we need to get the ball back because we need to see Ronso score. That'll tie up the game, and that should put us in a good spot. Yeah, there is still, I still am of the mindset it would be cool to make this channel kind of like a library of Final Fantasy content. So like, you can even do like basic things, like all rare monsters in Final Fantasy 12 and, just like cool stuff like that. It's fun to kind of reflect back and, you don't always want to replay the whole game, you just want to see a specific thing. And I think these videos exist online, but I don't know if there's like one place, I think it's all just like random, random channels. Alright, Sfonda Endurance half, Sfonda shoots. They really, it's so funny because we've reached the point, I think there's just not a lot of opportunity for them to do anything. Obviously, we are over leveled because the way the leveling works is they detect that Tidus's level is level 1, and then they auto level the average of our team. But we really have been dominating the competition here. There's just not much that isn't going right. which is fun. I think what I'm getting at though, as we jump into more series and like varying mini games, due to the nature of this one, we are generally over leveled facing people. But as we go into Spear Break, we go into that, we're actually going to have some pretty challenging games. And it might be a thing where we don't always win. We might not be fortunate enough to take the win. And that'll be interesting as that goes along. Because like, I already had a video where I did not take the win. I actually lost. I think it was against those two kids in like where are they? They're in like the locker rooms, I guess. They're not really locker rooms anymore, but like Final Fantasy 10-2. There's like a locker room area for the Blitzball teams, but then like during the off season, like all the Spear Break players play there. And I think I lost against them. But yeah, it should be fun to play through the games and then see if we win or lose. Because I think even the remastered one though, it has like some insane challenges. That should be good. All right. Anyways, that should be a win for the top scorer prize. Or I might say with the Ronso Fangs for 13 games. Jesu gone. Coolican now with the Ronso Fangs. Nadia's gone. Shu now with the Albed Sykes. Definitely able to get the top scorer here. So we got a Mega Elixir, which is very useful. And Ether, which is actually pretty useful. Gazna Ronso. Let's see if we get 20 games. Cool. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And when you come back, we'll be playing more Blitzball. Till next time.